Okay. Is it on? Oh, it's on. Oh, it's already on. I'm up here doing mantra, trying to keep calm. Okay, for those of you online, this is the beginning Buddhism class. It's usually done in the classroom, but today I am giving it as the Dharma talk. So they're on a different Zoom channel than this, and they didn't know this was going to happen. So that's why I have my computer open for them. Yes, but you get a benefit. You get to see Vajradhara, our main. You get to see our main shrine behind me. I'm also watching for Zoom bombers. I had one this morning. Last week I had 3. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So they're still coming in. We'll just wait a second while they come in. Okay, my name is Marilyn. I'm a beginning Buddhism class teacher and beginning meditation teacher here at Columbus KTC. I'm also the green Tara and white Tara Umse every week at 8 o'clock. Tara, the big statue over here, she's got my back today. She's the removing of obstacles. The obstacles in my mind for doing this Dharma talk up here instead of down in the nice, cozy classroom. But that's okay. Today we're doing class 8, mantra meditation. I find mantra meditation, or deity meditation as it's also called, is a really good practice offered here. It's a Vajrayana practice that's offered here at Columbus KTC. And there's several different kinds. So you have several different opportunities to come and practice a mantra meditation here at Columbus KTC. But first, we always start out the Dharma talk with the refuge prayer. This is the one side's refuge prayer, one side's dedication prayer. So we'll do it 3 times. I guess you're used to doing some in English, so I'll do the first one in English, and then we'll switch to Tibetan. We like to take refuge in the Buddha and his teachings and the group of practitioners to guide us, to open our hearts, to become baby bodhisattvas, to help everyone as much as we can, including ourselves. So this is a nice prayer. If you don't want to say it, that's fine. Just keep love in your heart. Okay. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the assembly most excellent, I take refuge until I reach enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I achieve enlightenment for the sake of all beings. Sanje chudang soki chok na hamla, jangshu pardu dakni kyap suchi, dakke jen sok jipe sunaham ki, drola penshir sanje drupar shok. Sanje chudang soki chok na hamla, Jangshu pardu dakni kyap suchi, dakke jin sok jipe sunaham ki, drola penchir sanje drupar shok. I want you to remember that we took this refuge prayer because it'll be mentioned again in the mantra meditation when I open that session part. So, we come to KTC and we always encourage people to take beginning meditation Because in meditation class, just the basic meditation class, we make a discovery of our thoughts. We see how many thoughts our mind has. We start to recognize when our thoughts come up. And we also see, since our mind has the limitless ability to create thought, that we become really preoccupied with our internal chatter all the time. I'm guilty. We talk to ourselves, either out loud or silently, all the time. We brood over our past. We think, oh man, if I had done that instead of that, or if they had said that or not that, all that kind of stuff. We go over and over things in our past. And we also analyze our present. We're always analyzing our present, what's going on, perhaps overthinking a lot of times. And we worry about the future. We're always worrying about the future. We tell ourselves stories of triumphs. Oh man, remember when I did that, or when you did that? Oh, that was so great. And then, of course, of our tragedies. We always remind ourselves of things that go wrong, or sad parts of our life. But the thing is, you can't change what's already passed. It's done. It's done. We obsessively repeat and rearrange our thoughts. To do what? We rearrange our thoughts all day long to make ourselves happy. Because that's the one thing we all have in common. We all want to be happy. Yay! We want to feel better. So we're constantly making shifts. From the moment you get up in the morning, you're making shifts that are so subtle you don't even think about you're doing them. You get up, you drop the cap to the toothpaste. That's something you didn't expect. It's a little irritation, but you don't think about it, you pick it up. But we're constantly shifting like that. Little things that happen all day long because we want to be happy. And it works temporarily for a while, in relative level. But we're jumping from place to place all the time. And in meditation, we see our thoughts are really scattered and disconnected segments. We call this discursive and conditioned thinking. Discursive is the rambling thoughts, and these come from our ego. And we cling to them. We cling to them to the point where we're suffering from them. And conditioned thinking is affected by past and present conditions. We've conditioned our thinking to go along with what a recurring situation that's happened in our life before, and we create a pattern rut of how we're going to respond. And these things go all the time. So this discursive conditioned thinking is only part of the picture. And guess what? They're temporary. That's the good news. It's temporary. Yes, but the other part is the essence underlying it all. And the essence underlying it all is our Buddha nature. The Buddha himself said we each have Buddha nature. Our core being is loving kindness, compassion, and wisdom in its purest form, and it's already in us. But it gets covered up by our clinging and fixation with our life stories and our egos. But this Buddha nature is there, and we don't always realize it there. Certainly in a moment of jealousy or anger, we don't believe we have it. The negative emotion takes over, right? But it is there. It's waiting for us. So the Buddha nature expressed externally are these lovely rupas, these statues, tankas. They represent enlightenment and they represent the enlightened beings, but they always also represent your true nature, your potential to be enlightened. They're a reminder. They're a reminder that you can become enlightened. They're not just decorations, but aids. And they aid in mantra meditation practice or deity practice is also called. So the basis of all Buddhist teachings is letting go of the impure and embracing the pure. It's not seeking good good, like how can I be, what I want to say this. It's not looking for things that make you good. It's uncovering what you already have inside of you. You already have that good inside of you. It's uncovering it. So we have the three vehicles or paths, the yana. So Columbus, KTC, T is Tegsum, Karma Tegsum, Choling. Tegsum are the three vehicles, Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana. Also with our home monastery, Karma Triana, Dharma Chakra in Woodstock, New York, Triana is the same thing as Tegsum, the three yanas. So we have three vehicles, and we have practices that fall under those three vehicles, and all these practices are ones that help us uncover our basic nature. The first one's Hinayana, or the smaller vehicle. It's smaller because of the aspiration. It's usually when you come here and we teach you basic meditation, which is the Hinayana practice, you're looking to help yourself. You're looking to help yourself. And you're not thinking a whole lot about others because you're seeking. But even then, we always start meditation with the three excellences, right? So we start every practice with the three excellences. That may my doing this practice benefit myself and all beings. So that's what we're going to do here now. By my teaching this, oh my goodness, may we benefit ourselves and all beings. The second excellence will be listening to me blather on, hopefully be useful. And the third practice will be dedication of merit. So even in beginning meditation class, I say, when you sit down to meditate, say, I'm going to sit down to benefit myself and all beings. And when you're done with meditation, you say, any goodness I got from this meditation, I give it away to all beings. So we're already trying to push that out with great equanimity to all beings. So then we have the Mahayana vehicle, which is the larger vehicle, where that is your aspiration to benefit yourself and all beings. Never exclude all beings. And here we have the Lojong or mind training practices to transform our impure thoughts. We try to learn how to engender bodhicitta, the mind of awakening. We have an altruistic intention to benefit all others through loving kindness, compassion, and wisdom. There's the Tonglen compassion meditation is part of this. Then we have the Vajrayana, which has to do with today's topic. The Vajrayana is the indestructible vehicle. Its aspiration is also to benefit all beings, but with special methods added. Deity meditation is a particular feature of the Vajrayana path. The first two, the Hinayana and the Mahayana, are causal vehicles. The approach is to realize our Buddha nature, and by increasing our positive qualities, do that. They're the causal vehicles. But in the Vajrayana, it's the resultant vehicle. We're trying to take on, for that period of time, doing the deity meditation or the mantra meditation, we're trying to take on pretend we're enlightened already. Yeah. Our goal is the fruition itself as the path, because those things are inherently present in us. So we're trying to do that. So deity meditation was introduced by Shakyamuni Buddha in several scriptures. It's not new. The Buddha himself had this. And it was made more available through the ages, through our enlightened masters of our lineage. Among them, Guru Rinpoche. Guru Rinpoche Padmasambhava, I always had a hard time learning that one. He brought Buddhism from India to Tibet in the 9th century. So our teachers have always looked out for us to come up with practices that will move us along the path. And deity meditation is based on the concept taught by the Buddha that we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts, and with our thoughts we make our world. So in deity meditation, we are making a pure land, a Buddha's pure land, where all body, speech, and mind is pure during the practice. Okay? You'll see more later on here. So deity does not mean creator God. It's an enlightened being. It refers to enlightened being. Deity meditation's primary technique is to replace our idea of our relative self with the meditation deity. So we're trying to transform our world full of confusion into wisdom and purity. And through visualization, prayer, mantra, and mantra repetition, we change our perspective of ourselves and our world. So we're trying to turn our mundane relative body, speech, and mind into sacred body, speech, and mind. Is that good? Is everybody along with that? So there's 4 major stages to deity meditation. There are other prayers designated by our teachers to add to each puja. For instance, I will refer to green Tara because I just did it this morning. Green Tara is the big one over here. She has my heart. So I will refer to her. We start off always with the Tashi prayer, the aspiration prayer to the great bodhisattvas to help us accomplish what we want, the good that we want to accomplish for the day. So that's attached to that puja. And then we always have a Guru Yoga with Guru Rinpoche. It's just a few lines. That's attached to the practice also. And then we start Green Tara practice. Now, in all pujas, there are preliminary prayers. So the first major stage is preliminary prayers, and that includes refuge. We just took refuge, right? In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. The source of the teachings, the Buddha, the teachings themselves, and the community of practitioners. Some say, okay, you have to explain that there's 2 sanghas. There's us, the community of practitioners, and then there's the very high awakened teachers, that sangha also. But we're glad that we have a community of other practitioners on the road, because we learn from each other. It's really good. It's really good to have that. So all pujas, whether it's Chenrezig, who's the big statue over here, or Green Tara, or White Tara, or Medicine Buddha, they all have preliminary prayers that include refuge, and just like we do 3 times, they're repeated 3 times in the practice. It's important because this also helps us, we're trying to generate bodhicitta, or the mind of awakening, the aspiration to achieve enlightenment, not just for ourselves, but all beings. We want to liberate all beings from suffering, just like ourselves. And that's bodhicitta. We want to liberate ourselves and all beings from suffering. So you have to remember, too, that the refuge and the generating of bodhicitta are the heart of Mahayana practice. It's the same. It's the same in Mahayana practice. The second major stage of deity meditation is visualization of the meditation deity. We have a creation or generation stage. Because we're visualizing it, right? We visualize our own lives. We write our own stories. We are what we think. So we think we make our world around us, right? So if you were creating, we're going to generate a meditation deity and its world right here in this room. If we were going to do practice right now, we're going to make this a pure realm. And a detailed description, there's always a detailed description of Tara or Chenrezig or Menlab, Medicine Buddha, written in the text. And we're chanting this, oh, by the way, we're chanting it in Tibetan, but you don't have to, I don't know Tibetan, and I've been doing Tara for well over 10 years. But the phonics are written there, and you get used to it. And I will be honest with you, when you first start a meditation, one of these, the mantra meditation practice, you're not going to know what you're saying. You're going to be you're not going to have much time to visualize. You're going to be concentrating on getting the Tibetan out, right? But slowly, over time, as you do it, you will learn to chant it in Tibetan, and you will learn the meaning of every line, and you will start to be able to visualize. You come to the point where you visualize. You will come to the point, if you do meditation or mantra meditation practice over and over again, that your mind knows it so well that it will tend to wander. Just like in meditation practice, your mind starts to wander, right? And you bring yourself back into the visualization. That can happen, but when you first start learning one of these, you're too busy. You're too busy. But that's a good thing. So there is a detailed description, and you would try and picture the deity but made of light, see-through. Nothing's in it. You could see right through them, but you see an outer form, just like a hologram. Same thing with you. You're going to picture yourself empty, see-through, light. Scientists say there's enough space between molecules that stuff could just pass right through us. We don't think so because it's pretty solid. But they say it can be done. So then we start to interact with the deity through prayers and offerings. Usually there's a 7-branch prayer, and we make many offerings, just like the offering bowls here. We make vast, vast amounts of offerings and play music to the deities and their retinues. So, the first bowl, Tara's are backwards, but that's the way she is. But the first bowl is water to drink. So, we're going through all the mudras. We're going through each one of those bowls quite a few times. Water to bathe, flowers, incense, lights, light scent. That's why we put saffron in the bowl for that light scent. Food and music, and we are making a lot of offerings to the deities, and eventually we come to the part where we view ourselves as being purified, just like the deity above our heads. In our hearts is usually the seed symbol or mantra of the particular deity, because mantra practice comes from the heart, where your mind, the Tibetans say the mind is in the heart. Mind is in the heart. So we usually hold the deity in our heart. So we've transformed to become one, and by visualizing that we are made of light, just like the deity above our heads, we're releasing confusion temporarily about who we are and our relative self. And we're trying to embrace the essence, the Buddha nature. So we create a sacred outlook that we are the deity made of light. Our world is the realm of the deity. All sound is pure mantra. All thought is enlightened awareness. So during the time of the practice, your body, speech, and mind are occupied in a good way. You're not doing any bad karma. Great, we love good karma. Everybody talks about bad karma. Well, this is good karma, yay! Making offerings, that's good karma. Picturing yourself as the deity and and having anything that's coming out of your mouth, good. All of it was visualizations out of your mind, good. That's great. It's good karma. I kind of like it. I often wondered why I was so drawn to mantra meditation. And then I was looking, those rules pop up on Facebook. Not that I spend much time on my laptop, but they said that people that are anxious, to get anxiety out of your head, you have to make noise, to verbalize. So if you sing or if you do a mantra over and over again, that pulls it out of your head and calms you down. It's a thought. But these are sacred sounds that come out. So Tara, Om Tara Tu Tara Tu Re Soha. Om Tara Tu Tara Tu Re Soha. Om Tara Tu Tara Tu Re Soha. Chenrezi, Om Mani Peme Hung. 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 It's great. It's great. And you can also use mantra outside of deity meditation. If you need some help, like say you're really upset, to calm yourself down, do a little bit of mantra meditation, and you'll be amazed how it'll calm you down, and then you can proceed with dealing with whatever's happening. It really, really works. When my husband died, all I could do was sit in a rocking chair with my mala and do Om Mani Padme Hung over and over again and rock for periods of time every day. With something that severe, it helped. It really helped. So things that are lesser, it can help with too. If you're angry, if you're upset, it'll calm you down. It's good. Well, back to deity meditation. So the main part, the creation stage, where we're visualizing the deity above us and in our hearts. We're doing offerings. We're doing their mantra. We're really connecting with the essence, our Buddha nature. We're connecting our Buddha nature with an enlightened being's Buddha nature. Well, they're Buddhas. What am I saying? This is what gets me. I don't speak very well sometimes, but that's okay. Um, So then the third major stage of deity meditation is the dissolution of the visualization or completion stage. It's also called the completion stage, where we dissolve all the visualization we've done. We dissolve it, the visualization of the deities down through the top of your head back here. In your heart, the mantra, the seed syllable, then it dissolves and poof. But then we have a time where we just rest for a few moments. When the dissolution comes in each puja, don't be flipping your pages, don't be doing this. You want to sit and just rest in your mind when that happens. And as soon as it can be a very beautiful time when that dissolution comes. But if you look, you can actually reach a slight Mahamudra meditation when that happens. But if you look for it, it won't happen. So basically, you just want to sit and rest of everything that's happened. You just want to sit and rest. And then the umse, the person that's leading the practice, or if it's you, as soon as you have your first regular thoughts, as soon as you see you're thinking again with regular thought, then you just ding your bell and keep going in the practice. But if you're in a group meditation doing this, you just have to wait for the umse to ring the bell. But that's okay. You just sit quietly in meditation. Yeah. So all phenomena arise with causes and conditions. So they're illusory in nature. So we've created the deity's realm, and we've brought them into the room with us over our heads. But it's all illusory, and we do create a sacred outlook. And we try, when the practice is over, to take that into our daily life. We try to take it into our daily life. We can remind ourselves that we do have that Buddha nature from time to time, whenever you happen to think about it. We do have it, and it's a good thing. Then the fourth stage of all deity meditation are the concluding prayers. We dedicate the merit we accumulated during the practice for the enlightenment of all beings. You always dedicate the merit for the enlightenment of all beings. And that includes yourself. It's important to include yourself. So there are a variety of deities. And they're the embodiment of our own Buddha nature. They represent who we really are. They represent the essence of who we really are. And there's many deities, just because there's many people. There's different appearances and qualities appeal to different people. So Chenrezig is the big statue over here, is the Bodhisattva of loving kindness and compassion. His color is white. And it's a very beautiful practice. It also includes a short Amitabha practice and a short Guru Rinpoche. And it's just lovely. Green Tara, she's the remover of obstacles, but it's not just Green Tara. You got her 20 emanations, her 20 sisters. So it's 21 Taras. So we do the 21 praises of Tara. You got a lot behind you. And she's green. She's kind of a dark green with a bluish cast that gives off light of different color. Chenrezi gives off white light that bursts into different color out of their seed symbol during the meditation. There's a lot going on in visualizations for each deity practice, which you will eventually take a class and learn them. Yeah, you'll learn them. Medicine Buddha, he's a dark lapis lazuli blue. And you think, well, why are there these colors? Well, different colors appeal to different people. And he's dealing with healing. And so you kind of, every person kind of is drawn maybe to a particular quality. Like you want to increase your compassion. You want to work with problems. You want to do healing. So you're drawn to a particular deity, and it may shift. It may shift. I started out with Chenrezi, and then I got really close with a Medicine Buddha, but then I met Tara, and it was over for me. But you just take a taste of different ones, and as you change, maybe the one you want to practice will shift a little bit. It's not saying that sometimes I will go and do the others also. It's fine. The thing is, every single one of these is an enlightened being, and they have all the same qualities. So Medicine Buddha can work with problems. Medicine Buddha can create compassion. Chenrezi can solve problems. Tara can heal. They all can do the same thing, but it's what we need at a particular time in our life when we're practitioners to keep us going. So it's always good. It's always good. But that, and you get used to one being one color or the other. There's Tara, her 20 sisters, they're all different colors. You get a real rainbow. The essence of all deities are the same. When you're enlightened, you're enlightened. That's great. So we offer all the practice, all those 4 main practices here. There's others that we do. There is Nundro, but you have to have taken refuge, and there's pre-requirements for Nundro, the preliminaries for Mahamudra. But that's a kind of a deity meditation too, in a way. Yeah. But we offer Chenrezi, which has the small Amitabha. That's on Tuesday nights on Zoom only. You can get the link in our newsletter, and it's on the 1st and 5th Sunday, if there is a 5th Sunday, down in the second classroom downstairs at 10 o'clock. So you can come and listen in. Try and chant Tibetan. Follow along in the English. The English is there too. At 8 o'clock every Sunday morning is green Tara, except for the first Sunday, it's white Tara. You can come here at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you come for Tara, please come to the back door and ring, because the front door is not open yet. There's usually nobody here, hardly. So we keep it locked. Medicine Buddha. Medicine Buddha is the second Sunday of the month down in the classroom at 10 o'clock. So those are at 10 o'clock, Tara's at 8. Be glad we're not at the monastery where it's at 6 a.m. But we do offer all those. And I encourage everybody to do a mantra meditation. If you don't take it as your practice, at least do it when it's here, when you have the opportunity to do it here, because it increases your good qualities. It really is good. The approach to deity meditation, like any practice here, you want to have an open heart and an open mind when you come to do practice, always. It's really important to keep that heart and mind open. It really is. And never forget that you're doing this to achieve enlightenment for yourself and all beings. And the more you can change yourself, you're going to give off a better vibe, you know? I graduated from high school in 1967, so vibe is a big word back then. And the vibes of a room are really big back then. And just like in group meditation, there's a certain vibe in this room that goes on when you've got multiple people sitting there and meditating. Also in mantra meditation, there's a vibe going on. There's a vibe going on that's good. So you can come and do these practices, whether you and follow along, whether you have taken refuge or not. But if you want to go further with a mantra meditation practice, you have to take refuge, because it's a requirement before you can get the empowerment. And when you can, when a higher teacher gives an empowerment, you should take it, even if you're not practicing, like say Chenrezi, and one of the teachers comes to the monastery and is giving that empowerment, you should get it, because eventually you might want to take that on as a practice, and you already have the empowerment, yay! Or any of the mantra practices. So there's 3 permission blessings for mantra meditation, and one of them is the empowerment. The teacher does a ritual cleansing and blessing of your body, speech, and mind with that particular deity in mind. They have specific things that they do. And then the second permission blessing is the reading transmission. So you just sit quietly while a Lama reads the text in Tibetan from start to finish. And that authorizes us to study and practice. And then it's just like icing on the cake kind of thing. And then the third permission blessing is the practical instruction, where you come to workshops and you learn line by line exactly what's going on, how you should be doing the visualization, just everything. When the music is, mark your texts. The practical instruction's really good too. But never discount the fact that when you're starting out, you're not going to know everything that's going on. It still does something to you. I can still remember the first couple times I came to a Chenrezi practice. I left with, I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it felt good. It felt good. It felt very good. And eventually, I learned what I was saying. I learned we're not doing anything weird. It's just you don't have to know exactly what you're saying at first. I mean, you can look down and see the English, so you can see you're not doing anything crazy. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing to try. It's a good thing to try. And there's things that you want to make happen. You want to learn the visualization so that it's clear in your mind why you're doing them. And I've had teachers before tell me that never doubt what you're visualizing isn't really happening. Never doubt that the deity isn't here with you when you're calling them and doing the puja with them. They have to come if you call them. They have to. And never doubt that that's happening, because look at what we create on a day-to-day basis on a relative level with our lives. We're creating our lives. We're the main actor and main writer of our lives. And we do rewrites all the time. That's the way it is. So in deity meditation, it's not that far to feel like you are with the deity when you're doing this mantra meditation. And you want to hold firm, keep your attention on the practice while you're doing it. Like I say, at first, you will be busy learning Tibetan, busy trying to remember the visualizations, busy. But eventually you'll get to be familiar with them, and when you're familiar with them, your mind can wander. It can wander. So you want to try and keep drawing it back, just like in basic meditation, where you keep drawing it back to your anchor. You want to hold that visualization, images clear, like a painting, but empty of solidarity, made of light. It's always made of light. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That is mantra meditation class. What I am doing, for those of you on Zoom, this is the Buddha Path link. If you want to register that you took this class today, for us to keep attendance for you, it's class 8. So there's the link for you. People that are here that aren't downstairs, because I'm not downstairs, we'll have to go down to that classroom and get the QR link, or next week you could come and get the QR link to this and register that you took this class today. But I encourage you to drop in on a mantra meditation. It's fascinating, if nothing else, if you've never sat in on one. But it's a good practice. I always feel closer to the awakened beings during one. So does anybody have any questions about this? The microphones, I guess, are open if you have any questions. Online, let me check. To make sure. Okay. I have made it available for those people online if you want to unmute yourself with a question on Zoom here. This is a different Zoom link than that Zoom link, so I had to, but because of the Zoom bombing, I made it so that they couldn't before. Okay. You got a question. I hope I can answer it. Oh, this is the part that scares me teaching up here. It's being recorded.
Well, thank you, Marilyn. I really, really always enjoy your teaching.
Oh, thank you.
So you're not impermanent?
No, I'm impermanent.
Well, silly question, or simple question, rather. Green Tara, Chen Razi, who's in the middle?
Who's what? That's Vajradhara, the Buddha.
Vajrayana.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Georgie Chen in Tibetan. He's the middle of the refuge tree.
Hi.
Hi.
I wondered if you could speak a little about using mala.
Using a mala? Mm-hmm. Sure. During mantra meditation, I don't got the microphone on, so I can't take it off. The mala has 108 beads. Usually when we're doing mantra, every time we finish one mantra, we move down to the next bead, and we come around to the guru bead, and then we flip and go back. This is it's nice to have in your hand to do it, especially if you're trying to accumulate a certain number of mantra. You can keep track, but there's 108 beads, and you can only count it as 100 because our teachers say for at least 8 times you were not paying attention when you're doing it. So, but you do it by the mala, It's nice if you're even if you're just doing a mantra, it's nice to have the feel of the beads in your hand. You don't have to have a mala. You don't have to use a mala when you're doing mantra. It's okay. Usually the only person that really needs it during the puja is the umze, because we have to have done so many mantra before we move on in the practice. So say like in the smoke offering practice, we got to do 3 malas worth of omahung before we continue the smoke offering. So I have to, it's 3 malas by the leader of the chant. So it's not particularly a participant's 3 malas, but it's my, usually you want to have like at least 1 whole mala done. So if I'm leading Tara, I have to pay attention what I've done. But at home, if you're doing the puja, if you're doing the practice at home, you might want to also keep that you want to do at least 108. You want to do 1 mala of mantra. Now, in Green Tara, the mantra is not the feature of the practice. The feature are the praises of the 21 taras. That's where we do heavy visualization. So that one's a little bit different than the other ones. The other pujas, the mantra is, the emphasis is on the mantra and the visualization with the mantra. Yeah. It's also handy to use when Lama Kathy, when you're doing compassion meditation, Tonglen, you do several short sessions of it, and so you could count on your mala every time you finish one, and you've set how many you want to do. It's a handy tool. If you're accumulating mantra for a particular reason, you've got to have it to keep count. Anything else? Just make sure when you get one, you've got a little bit of leeway so it's not strung so tight you can't move a bead. That's my advice. That's it. Anybody gonna try? I hope somebody's gonna try. Chenrezi is a Chenrezi, medicine Buddha, and White Tara are a little bit easier because they go slower. The chant's slower. In Tara, the Green Tara, we gotta really speed it up because it takes a long time to do the 21 praises, and we have a time. We're strapped in with a time limit, so we've got to fly through the praises. But it still can be done. It still can be done. And you're still absorbing the vibes from that part. Not all of it's that fast. Some of the puja is slower. But it's just, when I first came to Columbus KTC, whenever something was offered, and I said, well, can anybody come to that? And they go, yeah, I tried it. Because I didn't want to discount just one thing. I wanted to try everything. And eventually you kind of settle in with, and you talk to your lama and have them advise you what your practice should be. But I really want to encourage you all to do mantra practice. Does anybody online have a question? I don't know if you do or not. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, not
Yes.
at all. I am very new to this practice, so most people in this room might know the answer to this question. When you talked about when you call on the deity has to come.
Yes.
What is the belief about whether this deity is alive, how they are present when they come? Because I'm not clear about how, when you call on this deity, how are they present? How do they show up, and how does one imagine them being alive or present?
It's in your mind. I'm not sure how I want to answer that. An enlightened being's nature is to want to help all beings at all times. And if you have a particular problem, like I had a really hard problem the other week, it sent my anxiety level off the map, and I actually had an panic attack, which I don't normally get. That's only, I think, the second one I ever had in my life. And when I did that, I was calling on Tara to help me with my mind, to help my mind wrap around this, to solve the problem. And so when I called on Tara, I felt like she was listening. The deity is listening to you. But of course you can't see them. They're not gonna appear in a form like, here I am. But I felt myself calming down. I felt myself calming down by doing her mantra. And then I was able to approach the problem. I sat and waited, and as the next couple of days progressed, it seemed like things just started to fall in place that I couldn't perceive happening at the time. And I feel like that she was opening the door for me seeing these opportunities. Because a lot of times when your mind's all shut up and so self-possessed with the problem, you can't see. You can't see beyond the end of your nose, even if that far. So they have vowed to, they're total bodhisattvas. They have vowed not to become enlightened until all beings are enlightened, but they became enlightened anyway. And in their enlightened state, they are staying to help all beings whenever possible. And that's how they appear to me. That's all I can say. I don't know if that's correct, but that's how it appears to me. Does anybody else have anything to add to that? I'm not the be-all, end-all. I'm just a beginning teacher up here.
I have a question. So how might it look like after doing like a mantra chant or doing this practice in like a given week? How might like the effects or like the insight that you gain look like in your given life, where you're trying to like reflect on what you've done in the given day, and then throughout the week, how might that, like those effects kind of like look in your day-to-day?
How does doing the mantra practice
How does it look like then in your day-to-day?
look like after in your daily life?
Yeah.
Well, that depends on you. You have to remember the sacred outlook that you generated during your mantra practice, and try and put that into your daily life, to try and reach that Buddha nature that you have, to try and reach that loving kindness, compassion, but with wisdom, and try and treat other people like that. And yourself, don't forget yourself. You have to show self-compassion, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to give it. So, but yeah, you're trying to remind yourself maybe that you even have Buddha nature, that you have this potential to awaken inside of you. And so that depends on you, whether you're going to remember that or not in your daily life. But it's a really good thing to try. And especially if you take on a mantra practice as your daily practice, you're going to be doing it daily in front of your own little shrine in your house. Then you really remember. You really remember. Is that okay? Good. Okay, well, it's 12:30, so we need to close out here. So on the other side of your is the dedication prayers. Yay! We'll just do them in English because you're used to doing in English. So yeah. You always want to have an aspiration when you do a practice to benefit yourself and all others, and now we want to dedicate it to everybody. It's great. By this merit, may all obtain omniscience. May it defeat the enemy wrongdoing. From the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, from the ocean of samsara, may I free all beings. The courageous Manjushri, who knows everything as it is, Samantabhadra, who also knows in the same way, and all the bodhisattvas that I may follow in their path, I completely dedicate all this virtue. That first hit wasn't too good. Oh. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. I hope you try mantra meditation.